What's up everybody, this is Alex and you're watching the Rage and Rona review, Transformers 3 edition. This is crazy. I'm going back and forth between Soundwave being the Benz, and he's not the Benz, and now he's back to being the Benz, and now he's not a Benz, and now he's a train, and then he's a space shuttle, and then he's a dinosaur, a Walkman, CD player, a VHS player, Betamax player, and then he's an MP3 player. He's just like a computer virus that takes you all these different porn sites. Like, I don't know what to think anymore. I'm just gonna leave you with a little bit of information, and then I'm done. I'm done talking about Soundwave. In fact, when he's officially announced, I'm not even gonna talk about that anymore. I'm just gonna put out what I see, and I'm gonna just stay neutral to who I think he really is. A while back, like, let's start from the very beginning, I said that Soundwave is possibly the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. And then we had confirmation that he is, and then Michael Bay and Nelson shot down the idea of it because Mercedes-Benz wouldn't let him do that. Then we saw the Hasbro site saying that it is the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, and then the video game confirming that it's the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, and then the comic book had a Mercedes symbol on his chest. That's how we confirmed that it was Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. Hasbro immediately took that information down. They said that he's a satellite. He's no longer the Benz. And then I go back to the michaelbay.com website, and then Nelson says he's not the Benz at all. Michael Bay said it once and for all, he's not the Benz. End of story. This is almost like the twins thing. Are or aren't the twins in the freaking movie? This question is almost as big as the whole, in fact it is as big as the whole Mirage thing. Was Mirage the Ferrari? We already know that now. So these are really big questions. What is Soundwave really? Well, I'm gonna throw out a few photos for you. The idea is that it is Carly's ride, and that's all it is. So we see Carly driving around in it. She's been photographed standing next to it. You know, that's very convincing that is Carly's ride, and that is very much Carly's ride in the movie. But we also see photos of the Benz driving in front of the Superfund truck with a Decepticon symbol on it. I mean, the Decepticon symbol is on the Superfund truck. And then it's driving in the streets of Chicago where the battle is taking place. Also, not only that, but it's got a ghost driver in it. One of those, like, drivers that you're not supposed to see because perhaps it's gonna drive on its own. And then not only that, but the video game shows his alternate mode, which is obviously the Benz. And also, I just got some toy photos of Soundwave. So what is going on here? Not only that, we have Laserbeak with Soundwave on his shoulder. So you tell me, what do you see? Now, I think that what's going on is that Michael Bay, Nelson, and the entire production, including Hasbro, were specifically instructed by Michael Bay to keep Soundwave under wraps because they know how much we want Soundwave to be in the movie and how much it means to us as fans for Soundwave to be in the movie. Therefore, he really wants to surprise us as what his alternate mode really is. I think that even though maybe, perhaps, there's a high possibility, maybe, that it is the Benz, he's still shooting it down just for the sake of shooting it down and just for the sake of creating mystery, creating controversy for us. Even though it is 95% true that it could be the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, there is still that 5% that it's not. Just because we don't have that confirmation from Michael Bay himself that it's in the movie. That in itself stirs controversy. That's my theory. So what I'm trying to say is that it is the Benz, but the production is telling us it isn't, just so that people who are not so smart can talk about it. We have something to talk about, and it'll be a surprise to us when the movie comes out. You know, me talking about it, that's also stirring controversy because I've already spilled out what the whole strategy is about marketing this whole thing. More controversy creates more marketing. So this is really smart, and in the end, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, you guys are full of it. It doesn't matter at this point because you've already filled the seats of the theater. So it's clever, it's brilliant. Anyways, that's all I really have to say for this episode. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, ultimately, and the very end of all this, what do you think about Soundwave? Is he or isn't he? I'm gonna have to say he is. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be making a whole lot of videos for the next couple of days just because I was actually called in for production assistant duty, working on a movie set. I'm really excited about that. This is the first time I'm gonna be working as a production assistant. I was an extra in a movie called War, that is starring Jet Li and Jason Statham, which took place like, I think 4 4 or 5 years ago, and that was the last time I was ever on a movie set. This was a great opportunity for me, so I decided to take it. So I won't be making videos for probably 5 days, maybe Sunday. Sunday I have a day off. I'm really excited about this because I run a video production business, and it's great to be able to actually be on a set with people who are actually in the industry. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Anyways, this is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching the Rage and Ronin review. Peace. A lot of people been talking about that the Benz is Soundwave, but it's not. Well, the Hasbro site reveals that the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG is in fact Soundwave's alt mode. Hasbro has been feeding us with incorrect information, and Soundwave is not a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG.